am here with the super necessary human, and he is going to tell you all about what he does.
So I'm at the Fitness Expo today because I've got about 100 sponsors, but I'm collecting more sponsors. What I do when a sponsor gives me product or services or their meal prep or whatever they want to donate, you can write that off on your taxes. And what we then do is we take your product and we raffle it off. And more money we make, we take the money from the raffle and we pay people's bills who can't pay their bills because of diabetes. The first raffle is in about a month from San Francisco's diabetic pediatric hospital called Madison's. So we'll be there in the month of March doing a raffle for our sponsors. And every day when we do raffles, we actually call the sponsor on Instagram Live and on Facebook Live, and we have them sell their product to the people buying raffle tickets. So 100% of the money goes to pay people's bills who can't cover their bills because of diabetes.
That is absolutely incredible, and it is so special to me because my sister has diabetes and so many people struggle with it and they don't have a cure. So this means the absolute world to me and so many other people. How can me and all the viewers keep up with you?
So first let me say that my father died of diabetes and my grandfather died of diabetes and my great-grandfather died of diabetes. You can reach me at supernecessaryhuman on Instagram, or you can email me same way. Just send me a DM on Instagram and I'll get right back to you. And if you want to be a part of it, at the end of the day, the more people, the better.
I love that. Now, can you tell us about the costume?
Okay, so I put 20 grand in the costume and I hired a Hollywood costume maker. So it's a DNA strand because diabetes comes in your DNA. And what a lot of women and men don't know is that if you're pregnant and you have a high sugar diet, you're gonna have a kid who is insulin resistant at birth. We find that diabetes comes from in the womb and then goes outward. So if you're pregnant, you don't want to be eating sugar, you want to be eating fats. What Super Necessary Human does is teaches people intermittent fasting and ketosis, because we're finding now that fats are so much better for you than carbohydrates and even protein to a degree. But you want to base your diet on fat and then protein and greens and probiotics and prebiotics.
Thank you so much for being someone trying to make a change in the world. I so super appreciate that. Is there anything else you want to say about all of this?
I'm so grateful for this interview and I'm grateful to meet you, and thank you for taking a look at my Instagram page or even considering working with me and my company. Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, and I'm Taylor with ID8 TV.
Welcome to LA Muscle TV. This is the Rob Riches Show, and this is Rob Riches.
Thank you, and welcome to the Rob Riches Show here on LA Muscle TV, the world's #1 online fitness channel. As you can see, I've got two guests with me in the studio today. We've got Chille and his business partner, David Commerly, who are owners of the Jock Sock, as you can see on their tank tops here. Guys, I've got to ask, the Jock Sock, what is that? What is that all about?
Jock Sock was, most you fitness guys know that we have to tan all the time. If you're a fitness guy, you got to tan all the time. So,
yep, part of the job.
4 years ago, I saw a really inspirational documentary called it was called What the Bleep Do We Know? The name of the documentary was.
What the Bleep Do We Know?
What the Bleep Do We Know is the name of the documentary, if you guys want to check it out. And that inspired me to create a sock for your jock for indoor tanning beds, because for years I was wearing a sock, and come to find out that a sock doesn't actually protect your package. So after tons of research, I actually figured out that a jock sock made of a particular type and blend of fiber actually blocks UV light, and it covers the captain and co-pilots.
You did some research into this material then?
I did. And then after a while, you know, it's 4th year in business, I needed help, I needed a business partner, so David Kimberly came around, and I jumped at the chance. The guy's smart, attractive, ambitious, so we've been rocking it ever since.
Let me take you back to the beginning about wearing a sock over your jock in the tanning beds. Is that really necessary? You know, I know you've got to wear the eye protectors going there to protect the eyes, and if you have lotion on to add moisture to the skin, but I mean, really, is it necessary for a sock on the jock?
Do you tan without a jock sock?
I do not.
Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta think about it.
I mean, don't you want to tan?
Let me break it down for like the basic person who just, you know, isn't a big thinker, and I understand that. High pressure UV light and your testicles.
Said it right there.
I mean, I want kids. I'm over 30 years old.